It was. Before we move on to the defensive areas, Sam, a lot of people are going in tonight on Florian Wirtz, saying how bad his performance was, ripping into him. Do you think it's fair to criticize? Is he getting fair criticism, or do you think this is rivals going over the top early on with the way he played?
Of course, his rivals are going over the top. It's just one game. It's his first game in the English Premier League. I mean, I don't expect someone... Not everyone's going to join from a new league and hit the ground running. Some people take a little bit of time. Specifically in midfield as well, I feel like it's a bit more difficult because you got to get used to the pace of the game and stuff. So it ain't easy. You ain't going to just... Like, this is not Bundesliga. You know, it's just the truth. Like, people always say Premier League fans are arrogant. Yeah, we are arrogant because it's the best league in the world. So what? I don't give a shit. We're watching the Bundesliga as like Premier League in slow motion. So like he just needs to get used to like the pace of the game and stuff. I think next week is going to be a massive test as well because it's Newcastle away against that thug midfield. So these are all like just learning experiences for him. If I can't call Newcastle's midfield thug midfield, I can't call anyone thug midfield. That's the thug midfield as it comes. So it's going to be an experience for him. But I don't necessarily think he was bad today. I think the midfielder that let us down was Szoboszlai, actually, because he lost the ball for both goals that we conceded. McAllister was our best midfielder, in my opinion, still.
The second goal was Salah, was not him. Don't blame him.
Staffy, that pass was so slow. You could have traveled from New York to England and caught it. That's how slow that pass was. But Mr. Szoboszlai decided to flip his hair like this, and then he ended up.
I think there's a Szoboszlai bullying thing that's going on right now because you guys want to sacrifice. You want to sacrifice someone, so it's easy to sacrifice Szoboszlai. No, I'm not agreeing with this.
I'm not sacrificing anyone. I'm happy with the win, brother.
I know you're happy with the win. I'm just saying you're blaming him for the wrong thing.
There's something none of you mentioned, and like Terry as well, like with the individual players, they all just need a bit of time to gel. That's all. Like, no, like these are all new players. They need time to get used to each other. Like a couple of times as well, you can see like Mo playing a pass to Ekitike, but Ekitike make a run in a different direction, etc. So they just need to get used to each other. Like Mo and Wirtz as well in preseason combined really well, but wasn't really there today. So we'll see. But I'm not scapegoating anyone. I think most of the players had like a great game.
Listen, I think it's simple, man. Listen, it comes down to this. The lights were too bright for him. Let's just put this on the screen. The lights were too bright on his Anfield debut. It was him. It was Kirkes, and as I said, they just say it for what it is, bro. They just shit the bed. That's all. They shit the bed.
We'll see if the lights are too bright.
Someone did a good debut as a Ekitike, and someone did a good debut as Wirtz. Am I writing him off? No, it just was a bad game, bro. He didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. He looked like KDH playing out there. He looked like Andres Pereira, but it's okay. I mean, he still has a chance to redeem himself. He'll do a little bit more than what he did. Lucky for him today, some other people stepped up, but it was just a bad debut. Him and Kirkes, I'm not gonna lie, Kirkes looked like he belonged in the championship today, you know. And by the way, we're not talking about Arne Slot. I think he made a major mistake today. Him taking out
Frimpong. I get into that, but not like Terry didn't ask the thing about the.
Oh, okay. I mean, if Terry doesn't mind, I'm just gonna bring it up. I think he made the bigger mistake today, taking out Frimpong and bringing in Endo, and then putting Endo in right back instead of Szoboszlai. I think that was the biggest mistake because that goal came in right away, and Endo was nowhere near that. And then that left Konate exposed, another guy that we need to talk about. But
yeah, well, no, we are going to get onto the defense in a minute because the defensive element is what's getting a lot of attention, and the viewers want to go into that. Lou, what did you make of Wirtz tonight? Because again, he didn't win a lot of his duels, but he worked hard. That's what I was focused. Again, what stood out to me was again he's going to lose the ball a lot, like Bruno Fernandes does, like Trent did, like KDB did. Highly creative players lose the ball a lot because they tried things. It didn't quite come off, but he persevered and he worked hard. Do you think it's far too soon to be writing him off? We see a lot of that in the chat right now.
I mean, I'm not writing him off. I just think
I know you're not. I just I didn't say yes.
You want to meet someone else? Sorry,
I was talking to Lou.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were asking me.
Wrong United fan,
Apologies. I didn't hear
it. I don't know if we've ever spoken about how I feel about Bruno, Terry. I know you're quite a fan. I'm absolutely not because he drives me mental, losing the ball, trying things all the time. So I'm going to get past that topic because this is not a United show, and I'm not going to judge Wirtz on your opinion on Bruno. I think hard work can be underrated. I do think you have to try things, particularly in that position. So I don't think you can be too harsh. But I do think there has to be a limit where there is like some sort of discipline, where there's like, you know, but I think one game in is far too soon. I think one game in, like, you're still warming up. It depends when you come in the window. It depends what kind of team you're coming from. You're positioned, you know, in each position it's going to be different because you're interacting differently with the rest of the team. I think it's far too soon. Now, if this was to go on and be consistent for the next maybe 3 matches, I'd be going, okay, that's a really not good start. But I think it's too soon at the minute. And I think, you know, there's that saying about hard work, you know, basically your hard work pays off. Like, if you're not working hard, you're not going to get anything. If you work hard, you know, a lot of the time, if you have the talent, it's going to follow. So I think it's too soon, but I don't think he was massively impressive today. But again, I don't particularly like that style of player when you're using Bruno as an example, because it drives me up the balls. Keep the ball. You can't do anything if you don't have the ball.
But just very quickly, well, this is where I think we agree to disagree. The only reason I mentioned Bruno, but I also mentioned KDB and I mentioned Trent Alexander-Arnold. So
I skipped those because I like those.
Well, yeah, but again, but that the reason you don't like Bruno is because we're a struggling team and he's doing it in your side. It's like it's my noisy kid example again. When you're out with your children and they're being a little noisy, you think they've got megaphones. Other people's kids, you don't even hear them because you're not attentive to it. The point I'm making, and I stand on this with Bruno, yeah, there was times tonight where Wirtz tried things that if the pass comes off, they're throwing in on goal. He's going to keep doing that. And I think that if you don't have enough players in your side that try to do that, you are going to foul to win football matches. You are going to foul to actually beat teams. There has to be, if you don't, then you end up playing like everybody moans about, very robotically. That is, players either trying those passes or trying the skills and the tricks to beat a man. Those are the things that are entertaining. Those are the things that open up doors. And that's why I didn't look at Wirtz tonight and go, he's crap. I was happy things didn't come off, because I know how dangerous he is. But watching him, the hard work is there. The first touch is there. He played more balls into the final third than any player on both teams. It was just some of his final balls didn't quite come off. Is that going to elude him now for the rest of his Liverpool career? No, I don't personally see it. If he was controlling the ball and it was bouncing off of him, if he was not working hard, if he looked completely lost, if he was losing every physical battle, I'd go, the Premier League's going to eat this man alive. It wasn't that. It's just some passes didn't quite come off, but they were narrow. They were nearly did. So look, for me, I'm not reading too much into this at all. I think he's going to be a superstar for Liverpool. And I just think, but what he is going to get because of his price tag, every game is going to be scrutinized to the nth degree. And that's the nature of the beast when it comes to football, from my point of view and perspective. Brandon, thank you for joining us on the show, my friend. I appreciate that a lot. I want to get on to, we're going to speak about the handball, but I want to